it's Jessica Goose here with RealAgriculture.com, and I am at the first day of AgSmart out at Olds College. And joining me right now is Grant Lastiwka, who is a forage extension specialist with Alberta Agriculture and Forestry. Grant, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Jessica.
It's a really great day today. A lot of people here learning all about kind of the technology around agriculture. And I do have to say, Grant, your topic of discussion really caught my eye today. It is called Pasture and Hayland Viagra. Yes, you heard that right. And you basically spoke to people in regards to how to treat forages as a crop of value. So give me kind of the key points that you really wanted to tell producers today.
The key point, I think, Jessica, was that if we treat it as a crop of value, it really does pay the bills. And the opportunities are great. And a lot of that is exciting. As I guess that's why we've got Viagra in that title. It's exciting to see what we can achieve when we actually look at something differently. And so when we look at it as a crop of value, how do we keep that value? How do we create that value? We get value. And we get value all the way from the pocketbook through to the forage, to the soil health, to the consumer that uses our products. So it's exciting.
What kind of data, I guess, has been shown in regards to keeping track of your own data in the long term?
The data overall, when it gets down to forages, it lacks information. What we're looking at is trying to get more accurate data, and a lot of it isn't sold. It's used on farm, be it hay, be it pasture, other things. So it gets left without the answers it really needs. And when you look at the data coming from it in tons per acre, animal days per acre, and start comparing it, all of a sudden we find that, wow, we got some real opportunities here and that we're not realizing. So let's take advantage of them and use them to the fullest.
And talk to me about ranchers kind of keeping track, and farmers keeping track of their data and how to use that data that they have taken over the years and really use it to their advantage.
Well, it really is important to use records. Keep the records from a standpoint of comparison. Go ahead and try your best to look at it, and certainly Agri-Profits at Alberta Agriculture does that for people with crops, with beef production, with forages, and so they'd be glad to work with producers looking at the financial and the economic side of things. So how does it really add up? And with that in mind, it really starts with keeping track. And if we can keep track and consistently, then we can compare, we can learn, we can apply science, and get more predictable results, more profit.
Are there any examples that you gave in your presentation?
One of the things I find surprising is that we look at the opportunity from laying a wide swath for haying and realize it's not taken advantage of like it should be, because the ultraviolet rays of the sun and humidity are so crucial to dry down. Why do we want to let a plant use carbohydrates as it respires for an extra day or 2 days, and using up the quality we could get, the value of a crop we could get? Well, lo and behold, we lay a wide swath, we have the potential to go ahead and within 6-8 hours get down to that 30% moisture, where in fact our plants are not respiring anymore, burning up sugars. We're saving a day or two on the way to making a hay that could be quality, or making a silage for that matter.
So using that data to be more precise, and like you said, it will help with your bottom line. Anything else that you'd like to kind of share with farmers or ranchers?
With forages, what we've found over time, it really is synergy. And that's the exciting thing that has so many people so excited about forages and others wondering why. And I think that was what I stumbled onto when I first started, was at times things don't add up. And in ecological systems, in systems where we've got more perennial, we've got more environment, we've got management, we've got species, all of that translates into complexity. And yet within that complexity are some basic rules of thumb, some simple things, and opportunities, if we look at it right, to really take advantage of a system and use it to our advantage. And the beauty of it in forages, I find again and again, is 1 + 1 never, ever equals 2.
So you got to find that synergy.
You've got to find that synergy, because the excitement that keeps us going and getting out of bed in the morning is not sustainable, regenerative. And opportunities, in fact, to talk to a consumer about, we're growing soil health as we grow forages, and we're growing animal health as we grow forages and healthy food products.
Mm-hmm. And I think that'll lead to my last question here is how pertinent do you feel it is for farmers and ranchers to get that message out to the consumer?
It really is. It's up to us. The consumer is looking for answers and they find them. Well, let's try to make sure they find ones that are thoughtful. Let's go to the people that are trying so that they can, in fact, explain, those that experience. And with that opportunity, everyone is your ambassador, and everyone has an opportunity. If they have an opportunity, sharing and explaining, I think, opens a lot of doors to understanding.
Awesome. That's a really good message. Thank you so much for your time, Grant. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Jessica. I really appreciate it.